Progress is an unstoppable force. Brace yourself for the Season of Audi sales event. Get exceptional offers now during the Season of Audi sales event.
DC Family, the Wizards holiday packs are on sale now. Packs start at $57 and include your choice of any 3 games and exclusive Wizards gift. Visit WashingtonWizards.com.
Good morning, America. New winter storm alert. 18 million bracing for a major winter blast as snow blankets the northeast.
It's unbelievable. You can't see from one end of the field to the other.
Whiteout conditions at this football game. And now the coldest temperatures of the season on the way. Wind chills below 0 in the Midwest, moving east. The new watches and warnings from Indiana to Maine this morning.
Fight to the finish on the eve of that heated Alabama Senate race.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I need Alabama to go vote for Roy Moore.
President Trump's last-minute push for Roy Moore.
Standing up for Keaton. The powerful video millions are sharing.
People that are different don't need to be criticized about it.
The young boy bullied at school, and now the tremendous outpouring. Celebrities from Katy Perry to Justin Bieber and Chris Evans telling him he's not alone. The inspiring message this morning.
And could this be the best Star Wars ever? First reviews now coming in. Fans call The Last Jedi incredible, insanely good. Plus, what Daisy Ridley and John Boyega are saying right here on GMA.
Good morning, America. Wake up.
Live in Times Square, this is GMA with Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, and Michael Strahan.
Good morning, America. Happy Monday. So John Boyega told us he hadn't seen the end. I guess he's seen it.
I think
now,
so.
one of the few.
I get to see it tonight.
Ooh, aren't you lucky?
I think you guys were invited. You just said no. But don't act like I'm so special.
Busting us like that.
I'm just making sure you know you were invited. And you know, so much of the country, we've been looking at, it's cold here, but so many other people are bracing for winter weather. Did you guys see the Buffalo Bills game on Sunday? Take a look at what it was like in the stands. You couldn't see right in front of you. So as a player, I would have just defended the run. They can't throw the ball. Nobody can see it.
Some hardy fans, too.
Very hardy fans. They love the game.
But speaking about being on the field, the Colts were trying hard to clear a path there for their kicker.
Adam Vinatieri.
Oh, my gosh.
He's kicked for the Patriots, and I think they had something like that in the past, too.
Right.
He's kind of used to that. Losing a game, though.
That's right. That's hard. More now on the snow. It's on the way. Rob is here with all of that. Good morning, Rob.
Hey, good morning, Robin. Here's your next system diving down into Minneapolis. This is the result overnight. We've had some crashes across Minneapolis and St. Cloud, northern parts of Minnesota. Roads are snow covered, so we've got travel advisories out by the Department of Transportation. The cold air already in place from the last go. Frost advisories all the way down to Lake Okeechobee, the sugarcane fields there. More winter weather advisories across the Great Lakes and the Northeast. This will bring a little bit of snow, but really the cold air is going to be the main thing. Tomorrow morning, it'll feel like -2 in Chicago, similar to Detroit. And by the time Wednesday morning rolls along, single digits in New York City. This is serious stuff, the coldest of the season. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Rob. And we are also watching those wildfires out west. Right now, 5 are burning across California. The largest, the Thomas Fire, charring nearly 230,000 acres, an area larger than New York City. ABC's Matt Gutman is there in the middle of it all in Santa Barbara County. Good morning to you, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Michael. When you see those images, you understand why firefighters say going up against this fire, the Thomas Fire, is like battling a hurricane. And just this weekend, 2,000 additional firefighters brought out here. And I want you to see from our second camera the massive array of fire trucks behind me. Hundreds of them here, hundreds more on the fire lines, 8,500 firefighters in total from 10 states. This morning, an out-of-control wildfire making history in Southern California.
We're facing a new reality in the state.
The Thomas Fire is now the 5th largest to ever burn in the state, now surging from Ventura to Santa Barbara County.
It's really terrifying.
The wildfire charring another 50,000 acres on Sunday alone, leaping over painstakingly cut fire lines. Watch this time-lapse video showing a plume of smoke rising like a mushroom cloud over Ventura County and Santa Barbara in just 30 minutes. breaking out exactly a week ago, engulfing tens of thousands of acres in a matter of hours.
Look at how big that is. Look at how dangerous it is.
And just over the past 24 hours, the fire consuming an area about the size of Washington, D.C. We've been watching this fire move along this ridge all day long. Now, the good news for firefighters is that the wind here has subsided, but there is so much dry brush out there that fire keeps moving relentlessly. Over 700 structures destroyed, some residents returning home this morning to homes reduced to ashes.
Oh my God! Right here. Oh my God.
Tens of thousands of residents still evacuated. Authorities evacuating 5,000 more people overnight.
The fire burned down the entire backyard, so I'm ready to go.
Among them is actor Rob Lowe, who lives in Santa Barbara, sharing his experiences on Instagram.
Praying for the people in my area. Hope everybody's getting out safe like we are.
Oprah Winfrey taking to Twitter with a heartfelt message, writing, "Peace be still is my prayer for tonight for all the fires raging through my community and beyond." Containment had reached 15%, but by Sunday, the flames jumping the fire lines, causing containment to drop to 10%. Now, one reason this fire has been so stubborn and relentless is because these areas have not burned in nearly 100 years. Now, there have been hundreds of $millions in damage. Power is out for 85,000 people in Santa Barbara County, and there is more fallout. Many schools in this area are closed until the new year. Guys.
Boy, it has gone in so many different directions. We're going to move on to politics now, and that Alabama Senate race getting so much national attention. Ahead of tomorrow's vote, polls show a tight race between Republican Roy Moore, Democrat Doug Jones. President Trump weighing in for Moore, a host of national Democrats for Jones. Our chief national correspondent Tom Yamas here with the latest. Good morning, Tom.
George, good morning to you. Just when we thought this election couldn't get any stranger, it's taken another bizarre turn. In the weekend before voters head to the polls, one candidate was all over Alabama campaigning, while it's unclear if the other may have left the state.
This morning in Alabama, a tale of two very different campaigns. Roy Moore disappearing from the trail. No public appearances with voters since last Tuesday. But Democrat Doug Jones tearing through the state, campaigning all weekend.
We're running a campaign that's going after votes across the state. They're not. They're in hiding, and they've got a segment of the population, and it's the only population they care about.
Moore, who is still battling accusations of sexual misconduct, including sexual assault on teenage girls, appeared on local TV in a pre-recorded interview that aired on Sunday.
These allegations are completely false. I did not date underage women. I did not molest anyone.
Moore's sabbatical from campaigning comes as President Trump gave him a major push. First, at a rally in nearby Pensacola, Florida.
So get out and vote for Roy Moore. Do it. Do it.
The president also recording this robocall obtained by ABC News.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I need Alabama to go vote for Roy Moore. It is so important. We're already making America great again.
Moore's name may be on the ballot, but even his own campaign says a vote for Moore is really a vote for Trump.
This is Donald Trump on trial in Alabama. If the people of Alabama vote for this liberal Democrat, Doug Jones, then they're voting against the president who they put in office at the highest level.
Still, some Republicans find Moore toxic, including the state's senior senator.
I didn't vote for Roy Moore. I wouldn't vote for Roy Moore. I think the Republican Party can do better.
A Democrat hasn't won a Senate seat in Alabama in 25 years. And beating Moore won't be easy. His core supporters, along with staunch conservatives, plan on voting for him despite the allegations.
It's my belief whoever God put in that seat is according to God's will.
Now, in another sign, Moore is aligning himself with the president as much as he can. Tonight, Moore's campaigns again with Steve Bannon. Doug Jones has 3 events throughout Montgomery and Birmingham leading into tomorrow's election.
Yeah, it's been such a turnaround for the White House and all of the president's supporters right there. Meantime, as you were alluding to earlier, more out of the state over the weekend?
You know, George, it's really strange and it's really unclear at this point. There are reports out there he may have been nearly 1,000 miles away in Philadelphia. We don't know for sure because the campaign won't comment. He did not attend his regular church service. Reports say he planned on going to the Army-Navy football game in Philadelphia, more as a graduate of West Point. The campaign tells me he definitely did not attend the game, but when I asked if he traveled or got caught up in the weather going to Philadelphia, I was told no comment by 2 campaign sources.
Interesting campaign strategy there, okay? Thanks very much. You know, the Roy Moore race and the Me Too movement have shined a new light on the more than a dozen women who've accused President Trump of sexual misconduct. Several expected to tell their stories on national television today, and yesterday, the president's UN ambassador, Nikki Haley, supported their right to be heard.
Women who accuse anyone should be heard. They should be heard and they should be dealt with. And I think we heard from them prior to the election. And I think any woman who has felt violated or felt mistreated in any way, they have every right to speak up.
Let's bring in our senior White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, for more on this. And Cecilia, Nikki Haley, they're not taking the White House line, and it's not the first time.
Yeah, exactly. This certainly seems to be a pretty big departure from that White House line that these women who are accusing this president are liars. Just a few days ago, right here in this briefing room, George, Sarah Sanders said this was settled. Essentially, during the campaign, voters spoke when they elected Donald Trump as the president of the United States. But look, Haley has publicly, as you said, parted ways with this president in the past, most notably over Charlottesville, also over election meddling. This issue right now is front and center for this White House. It's not just Haley. Today, there are now 3 Democratic senators who are suggesting President Trump might want to resign as a result of these accusations, not to mention this conversation happening on a national level. George, these calls certainly growing louder.
And at the same time, you've got a new poll, a new national poll out showing that 70% of the public believes these claims should be investigated. President Trump should be investigated right there. Is the White House feeling this pressure or just holding firm?
Well, you know, George, right now they're holding firm, and it's not just that number. There was another one that jumped out at me. 73% of Americans in that poll say that it's hypocritical for this president to be accusing criticizing men accused of sexual misconduct, George. So this isn't going away for this administration.
Okay, Cecilia Vega, thanks very much. Let's bring our chief political analyst, Matthew Dowd, for more on this right now. You saw in Tom's piece right there kind of their nationalizing strategy for the Republicans right here, making it about President Trump, Roy Moore disappearing. Is it going to work?
Well, the Democrats done the exact opposite strategy. So they want to try to make it as local as possible. The Republicans want to make it national. It's the only strategy, I think, at this point in time for Roy Moore to win. He's slightly favored, George, in this race. But I think it's still a chance that the Democrat can win in a deeply red state like Alabama. But it's the only standard strategy Roy Moore has, which is to stay out of the limelight and don't make any more errors.
You've seen, as we said, President Trump now coming out full-throated support for Roy Moore. Some of the Republicans in the Senate softening their opposition to Roy Moore. But the big question is going to be, if he wins, what do they do? Does he become subject to an ethics investigation? Does he end up being creating a problem for Republicans even with a victory?
Well, George, I think this is a no-win situation for the Republicans. If they lose a race in Alabama, it's a huge problem because obviously they've lost a race in a deep red state. But a win actually is a big loss. To me, it's akin to going into the playoffs, a football team going into the playoffs, which is 2018, the elections, and getting most of your players penalized and suspended for those games going into the playoffs. That's the problem they have. If they win, it gets tied around their necks.
Okay, Matthew Dowd, thanks very much. And boy, you know, we're seeing this election right as more and more and more stories are coming about sexual harassment everywhere.
Everywhere. And it is not apparent that it's going to stop anytime soon. They're going to hear these stories. But George, now to an apparent serial shooter in Detroit. Police are out in force trying to find a gunman terrorizing drivers on the highway after a 4th person came forward saying she was targeted. ABC's Adrian Bankert has the latest.
An urgent manhunt to find the person responsible for shooting at random cars on 2 Michigan freeways.
People were hanging outside the vehicle shooting.
At least 4 cars have been hit.
Individual says that he was driving down the road, heard some popping sounds, pulled over to the side of the freeway, and then saw some bullet holes in his car.
The surveillance video provided police their first clue. A driver pulls over to this gas station, bleeding, as he limps inside for help.
Can you call out police for me? I just got shot in the leg. That was a rock. I'm on 94. I heard a big bang.
All 4 highway shootings within 10 miles and roughly 20 minutes of each other.
Sounds like our caller's vehicle was struck. He's got a couple flat tires and has holes in his vehicle.
3 of the drivers describe a silver car pulling alongside them, then shots fired. Police believe this is the work of one gunman.
We don't rule out anything right now because we're just at the very, very beginning of this investigation.
Now, we're here on that stretch of roadway where the man says that bullet hit his leg. None of the other drivers were hurt. But when you do the math, the gunman had to be traveling at speeds well over 80+ miles per hour in order to be at all 4 shooting scenes. Guys, back to you.
All right, Adrian, thanks for being there for us.
All right, Robin, also this morning, a lot of eyes are on Hollywood and the Golden Globe nominations. They're the first major awards coming on the heels of the Me Too movement. A lot of questions about how Hollywood will handle it all, and ABC's Chris Connolly is in Los Angeles with more. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Michael. This morning's Golden Globe nominations do mark the beginning of awards season, but the revelations of the Me Too movement also raise some big questions about how appropriate Hollywood's yearly round of self-congratulation is going to feel this year.
We gotta go.
Is everything okay?
For Get Out. Bros, the keys. Just get the keys.
And Dunkirk.
There are 400,000 men on this beach.
For Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks in Steven Spielberg's The Post.
The way they lied, those days have to be over.
And Saoirse Ronan in Lady Bird.
Lady Bird, is that your given name?
Yeah. Your lack of vanity.
And my lying will.
Your sense of humor.
Ho, ho, ho.
And for Gary Oldman as Churchill. And Margot Robbie as Tanya Harding.
There's no such thing as truth.
The news could be good as the Golden Globe nominations are announced later this morning. But as award season begins, it is anything but show business as usual. The allegations and revelations of sexual misconduct by powerful men in the entertainment world have forced an examination of the culture of Hollywood. To make matters worse, no one was more identified with the politics of award season than disgraced studio chief Harvey Weinstein. On January 7th, the Golden Globes will be the first major award show to face the challenge of putting on a celebratory kudo cast in the wake of the Me Too revolution, while honoring this year's excellent work. Among others, nominations are expected for the powerful love story at the heart of Call Me By Your Name, the laughter of The Disaster Artist, the bracing rage of a mother's quest for justice in 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, and just maybe, the glory of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. With 10 movie and 30 acting nominations, the Globes often serve as a kind of first cut for the Oscars. Guys?
Well, you know, Chris, there's so many great movies out there. They range from love stories all the way to action films. So what are you hoping gets nominated? Any
on the
favorites
comedy
for
front,
you?
I'd like to see A Big Morning for the Big Sick, which I think was a fantastic comedy. And on the drama side, my fingers are crossed for Mudbound, a powerful drama set in the Mississippi Delta during World War II. I hope that does well.
I just spoke with the director from that. She is amazing.
And you like The Big Sick?
The Big Sick is an excellent movie. Really good. I agree with Chris on that.
All right. All right, we got some agreeers here. Okay, Robin.
Hey, did you guys see this? The unlikely Heisman Trophy winner. Love this. Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield. First of all, it's a great name. Baker Mayfield. Okay, first ever walk-on. Wasn't even a scholar to win this top honor. He was so thankful for the award. He said, "Thank you, Oklahoma, for taking a shot at him." And you know what? They still have a shot in the national title because Oklahoma is in the college football playoff. They face off against, sorry, Amy, they face off against Georgia on New Year's Day at the Rose Bowl. The winner, of course, goes on to play for the national title.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah. Let's go back out to Rob now. More on those dry conditions out west.
We'll go out there, George. These red flag warnings keep getting extended and extended. It's stubborn. Santa Ana set up, and now we've got air quality alerts across San Luis Obispo County. Look at this dry air. It's hard to describe what it feels like out there right now. Single digits in Los Angeles and Palmdale as the height of these winds kick up later on today. Gusts of 30 miles an hour. So very dangerous fire conditions there. Your local forecast 30 seconds away, but first, your select cities brought to you by Walgreens.
See you. Take care.
Systemic, so probably take it at night. And if you have any questions, the instructions are here in Spanish as you request it.
At Walgreens, how we care will change over time, but why we care remains the same. Treating everyone with the care and attention they deserve. Walgreens, trusted since 1901.
Today, our best day out of the work week. We'll top out at 45 degrees with sunshine. It's not going to be too cold, but then tomorrow and especially Wednesday, Arctic air is expected to move in, and with that wind, it will feel like we're in the single digits to teens. Now, the cold, it's going to be impacting everyone, but there is also the chance for a little bit in the way of some flurries that could make for some icy conditions early morning Thursday. And then look at your Thursday, Friday, we'll track flurries and more cold.
And as this winter weather approaches us, remember to keep a stiff upper lip, as they're doing in London right now. There you go, the London Eye snow.